Now, nestled about 90 kilometers north of Cape Town, Darling is one of the West Coast's top tourist destinations. The town is part of the Cape Floral Region, home to hundreds of flowering plants. The little-known town is known for its craft beer, festivals, landscapes, and its museum, which takes you through the decades of what the town looked like and the Darling butter history. Our reporter Nasiphi Seme is there and joins us live now. Nasiphi, tell us more about this beautiful, little-known flower town.
Well, this town is also known for dairy. I'm sure people have seen Darling dairy in various supermarkets. So this town is also known for that. And as you mentioned, the brewery right behind me are brewery cans, or rather beer cans rather. And we have Roxanne that will be talking to us more on that. And I'm joined now by her. Roxanne, thank you so much for your time. Nice and cool area, but we do know that it is one of the towns along the west coast that are a pull factor. Talk to us about this brewery.
Okay, so Darling Brew started in 2010. It started as a small craft brewery. We started off with the slow lager, which is actually named after the geometric tortoise, and the range grew. We are now looking at 12 years later now, and we're looking at 17 craft beers on our menu at current present, a non-alcoholic version as well, and we also do non-alcoholic drinks. So we do an apple bomb, and we've got a nice ginger beer. We've got a few products in the pipeline at the moment. I'm not going to give those secrets away, but you have to come down to find out in the coming months to find out what is happening. Darling Brewery has become quite a passionate, we're very much about a community, we work with the community. All products are locally used, employees are local. We are also one of the first carbon neutral breweries in Africa. So, yeah.
Roxanne, just the other day the minister announced that there's been an upward trajectory in regards to the number of people that are actually exploring South Africa. 15.2 million trips in a space of about 6 months. Talk to us about the clientele that has been walking in through these doors between January and June.
So we've seen a massive footfall. I definitely think COVID played a big part. As a small business in a small town, any small business will tell you that you will do anything for survival. The borders have obviously opened, which has been phenomenal. You can understand that every single person in South Africa who works in this retail was excited about the fact that the borders are now open. The West Coast especially, we have such an attractive package. You know, not only are we based on a coastline, but we've also got the indoor sort of vibe. So you've got the breweries, you've got the unique museums, you've got the small businesses that really bring community. We've had recently, I see a lot of, German tourists, we see a lot of UK tourists. Just this Thursday I had a touchdown at Cape Town International Airport, and they were here straight for beer. That's giving you a name, that's telling you Darling Brew is definitely doing something positive.
And I mean, the West Coast is becoming more and more attractive to tourists, and as you put it, a touchdown of tourists, international tourists, straight to the West Coast, particularly Darling. But what do you think makes the West Coast, or this small town of Darling, so attractive? I mean, one person that we spoke to earlier said that it could be the fact that crime is so low.
Crime is definitely an aspect. It is such a low crime area. I mean, I personally, I've lived around South Africa. I mentioned no names, but I know that here we feel safe. As a community, we build each other. We have neighborhood watches that work together. We have, the lifestyle here is so much more relaxed. You can walk out your front door and feel safe. You can walk down the road and feel safe. And that's really an attractive quality.
Thank you so much, Roxanne Young there. Obviously speaking to us not only about the brewery, but the town in its entirety, 90 kilometers away from Cape Town, however, has so much to offer. Dairy, this town is known for its dairy, the brewery, including that museum that you spoke of, that still holds the culture of the small community in regards to where it was and where it is currently.
Thank you very much, Nasiphi. And on to this now, the NIC